Welcome back. My name is Patrick. You're watching the Fanatic Rundown. Pretty much everyone was saying today was a scheduled loss for the Edmonton Oilers. They got into Minnesota, I believe they said at 3 a.m. Long, harder game than it should have been against the Chicago Blackhawks last night. The end result, the Edmonton Oilers lose tonight 5-3 to the Minnesota Wild. The Oilers have had trouble with the Minnesota Wild for years now. That trouble just continues this season. But the Oilers actually had the first goal tonight, had a 2-1 lead in the second period, so that makes this loss not terrible, not heartbreaking or in any way, shape, or form, but the Oilers were in a position where they could have had a better result in this game, and part of having that better result is better goaltending from Jack Campbell. I've been trying to give Jack Campbell the benefit of the doubt. He's on a brand new team, came in from Toronto. He's, I guess, historically through his career, bad in October, and he wasn't much better in November. And we're getting to the point now, we're 24 games into the season, and this isn't good enough from Jack Campbell. It's just not. The Minnesota Wild finished with 30 shots on the night, pick up 5 goals on Jack Campbell. Few of them really questionable, and you didn't think going into this season that, well, some people did. Tyson over at Dolny TV had Stuart Skinner pegged as the Oilers' #1 goaltender. And you know what? He looks like he's got it dead on. Right now, Stuart Skinner is the Oilers' #1 goaltender. Jack Campbell is giving the Oilers, at best, backup goaltending. He's nowhere near a #1 goaltender right now. Maybe he's going to find his game. Maybe this is just a little bad stretch that's continuing. I mean, overall, the team, they were on a 3-game winning streak coming into this game, but there was little blips in each game. The Oilers have really struggled basically this whole season to find a solid 50, 60-minute effort. They were good against Chicago. They've been good in a lot of games, but it's just hasn't been there, and Jack Campbell is just another example of that the Oilers just haven't really found their stride this year. They're 13-11, right in the thick of things still, so it's certainly not panic time like last year when the Oilers had the terrible December, although they're starting off December this year with a loss as well. This loss I'm not terribly concerned about. It is coming off a back-to-back, coming up against a team the Oilers always have trouble with. As I mentioned, Jack Campbell struggled tonight, so add that all up and you're looking at a scheduled loss, as many people pointed out today. But I really don't like that term scheduled loss. It almost just like gives the team an excuse. Well, we probably should lose this game, so we're just going to lose it. And I feel like the Oilers, if a few other things had gone their way tonight, they could have won this hockey game. It was well within reach. They had lots of good opportunities. Marc-Andre Fleury played really well for the Minnesota Wild. If Jack Campbell could have even come close to matching the game that Fleury had, I think at worst we would have been looking at maybe like a 3-2, 4-3 hockey game. The Oilers still might have lost, but Jack Campbell has to dig deep, find his game here. I don't know if a conditioning stint is even a possibility. I don't know if there's certain things that have to happen. I think obviously Campbell would have to give his consent on it, but there might be other stipulations as well. I don't really know all the rules around a goaltender going on a conditioning stint. But if it is possible, I think Campbell going down to Bakersfield for a while, call up Calvin Pickard, go with Skinner and Pickard for a while, let Campbell kind of get his confidence up because he just does not seem to have it. The rest of the team was tired, but Jack Campbell is coming into this game fresh, and it sure didn't look like it. Right from the start, like the Minnesota Wild, I think it was Matt Boldy, had a wide open net that he missed. That should have easily been the first goal of the game for the Minnesota Wild. That would have given them the 1-0 lead, but they missed that one. I think they missed another strong opportunity as well. Like I said, I don't like the term scheduled loss. I don't want to just give the Oilers a built-in excuse. Yes, they're coming in tired. It's a back-to-back. They're playing a strong, well-rested Minnesota Wild team, but I just think if the Oilers had just done a few other things differently tonight, if Jack Campbell could have come out, played stronger, the Oilers did kind of let up there in the second period when Minnesota kind of took over. I think we'd be looking at a different hockey game, but shoulda, woulda, coulda. Minnesota Wild take the 5-3 victory tonight. The Oilers' big guns got the first 2 goals. Leon Draisaitl opened the scoring. Connor McDavid put the Oilers up 2-1. So 1-0, 2-1 leads for the Oilers in this game, and couldn't hold on to either lead. Klim Kostin gets his first as an Edmonton Oiler in the dying seconds of the hockey game to make it 5-3. So it's too bad it wasn't a bit more of a meaningful goal, but really nice to see for Kostin. He's been all around it since the Oilers brought him up from Bakersfield. I think he's looked great in the Oilers' bottom 6 overall, and I think he's probably earned himself a permanent role there. I can't see him being sent down. He's been effective. He's been hitting. He's been a physical presence the Oilers need. And if he can keep on adding some timely scoring, getting his first one tonight, hopefully it leads to more, and he can be an even more effective player for the Oilers. But overall, guys, don't have too much more to add there. Jack Campbell just simply has to find a way to get his game going. The Oilers can't have this. Stuart Skinner can't be the only one going. He's supposed to be the backup. Campbell's supposed to be the number one. He's being paid $5 million to do so. So this is just unacceptable. Like I said to start this video, I've been trying to give Jack Campbell the benefit of the doubt. I don't want to be just another person ragging on him, but he has to find a way to be better. He simply has to. His contract states so. He was brought in to be a number one goaltender. He has to find a way to be that number one goaltender, or the Oilers are in trouble here. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts on Jack Campbell, on the game overall, in the comment section below. If this is your first visit to the channel and you like what you see, please consider liking and subscribing for all the latest Oilers content. You've been watching the Oilers Fanatic. Thanks for being a fan. Take care, guys. I'll see you soon.